You don't. Who would be your choice for greatest voice? You can't say me. It's the subject of tonight's
Red Eye Debate 2014, live from the Red Eye Debate Center.
There we go. Welcome to tonight's Red Eye Debate, live from the Red Eye Debate Center in Yuma, Arizona. I'm Greg Gutfeld, host of tonight's Red Eye Debate. Please look under your seats right now. If you find a pink envelope, you win a sample of my chest hair.
Oh.
All right. Axl Rose, you remember him, has been called the greatest vocalist of all time by a travel website. Good enough for me, apparently. ConcertHotels.com compared about 50 different vocalists across history in terms of highest and lowest notes. Each artist hit in the recording studio as well as vocal range. Basically, the Guns N' Roses singer came out on top or something. But does it really matter? Other singers high on the list include Mariah Carey, Prince, and Steven Tyler from the band Asia. Yes, Asia. Sherrod, I don't buy this. I don't like this. It angers me. Who's your choice? And remember, it has to be white.
Somebody white?
Yes.
Elvis. Is he black on the inside?
He is now.
I mean, what group of... Well, yeah. That is true. That's how God works, Greg.
No, who is you?
Well, first of all, there's some group of white people put this list together.
Probably.
And said, just dash a little black people in there and give them off our back.
Exactly.
Let's think. But why not give it to Axl Rose? He hasn't been relevant since Tommy Hilfiger made him his
That's true. Remember? Those were the days.
That's good days.
Andrew, people were surprised by Axl being so high, or just high on the list. Who is your choice?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I have the musical taste of a 150-year-old man. I mean, it was kind of like the magic flute for me. It was like the end of music. I listened to Taylor Swift. I'm like, what a nice young woman.
You look like this person who would follow her in a white panel band.
I'd like to do something with Taylor, but I can't remember what it is. You know? So I'm like, I grew up listening. I grew up listening to middle of the road, like Frank Sinatra type stuff. And I still think he's the greatest singer who ever lived.
He's got a beautiful...
Old blue eyes, now old blue everything. Let's keep these going.
That's how that works.
All right. That means, Joanne, you have to say Kurt Cobain so we can make another dead joke. You were saying one of the Jonas Brothers should have gotten more love on the list. Why is that?
He deserves a lot of love.
No,
but here's the thing. So we're just talking about range here.
Yes.
And so, for example, Frank Sinatra doesn't have a huge range.
Exactly.
So I don't think that necessarily range means great singer. For example, Lorde.
Yes.
That little girl who sings all the weird stuff about drugs.
Yeah.
She is above Whitney Houston.
I know.
Who did actual drugs. So it doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
Give him a chance, though. Don't count her out.
See, Whitney's dead.
Yeah.
Whitney's dead, and I just made a joke.
She'll get her share. She'll get her share. Oh, the dead joke. Whitney Houston? All brown everything?
No, terrible. But that's a great song.
Don't have to guard that body anymore?
All right.
Bodyguard.
Stop it. Andy.
Yeah.
It's getting down into a very bad place.
It really is.
Stats don't lie.
Stats don't lie, but the conclusions being drawn do.
Yes.
He may, like you said, he may have the greatest vocal range in the world. That doesn't make him the greatest singer.
Right.
And the site never claimed he was the greatest singer. It just said he had the greatest vocal range out of their list of singers. You look at some of the singers in the middle or the bottom of the chart. You have Ray Charles, Otis Redding, Smokey Robinson, Johnny Cash. Those are great singers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they can't hit the high C over C.
I know some girls who should be on this list then. We're going to hit some notes. Neighbors complain. I mean, 3C's angry at me.
I don't follow.
It's sexual in nature.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I have a number of. The greatest vocalist of all time is Mike Patton from Faith No More because he hits every note. There's nobody as good as him. The worst is the gas bag from Maroon 5. His name I can't remember.
No, he's great.
No, he's not. No, he's not. You're off the show. That's all it takes. But you know what's great? I have a list here. David Cassidy, great voice. Mickey Dolenz, great voice. Neil Diamond, great voice.
Black person, Greg. You better say a black person right now.
My list said only white people. John Grant. John Grant, great singer. But my favorite, perhaps, is this guy, Louis L'Amour. Just because I absolutely love the cover.
Feathered hair.
It's a good face.
That's from like 1980 something.
Yeah,
who is this guy, Andy?
Nobody knows. That's the weird thing. No, seriously, nobody knows.
Can you put it back up there?
Pitchfork has a great story. Some guy wandered into a recording studio in L.A., cut this album, disappeared, his check bounced.
Yeah.
And it turned out his name was not who he said he was. No one's seen him since, but apparently the album is fantastic.
Do you think that's actually Mike Baker?
It could be.
I was wondering if it was Mike Baker. Early Mike Baker.
Ugly Mike Baker, you mean.
Yeah.
Mike Baker is a chiseled man.
Yeah, that's true. But see, we don't. There's a whole point in Mike Baker's life that we don't know about.
Yeah. Also, Mike Baker doesn't really look like Mike Baker.
Yeah,
you guys don't think that.
No. Any other thoughts about this?
They should also do a worst.
Yes.
And Springsteen would be right there, just because he doesn't actually sing.
Yeah,
he just
you're right.
talks.
All he does is he talks. You're so right.
I think he's
so
great. I
wrong.
like a lot of his
He
songs, but he
sings.
doesn't sing.
He does sing.
No, all he does is go, the streets are covered with glass of my face.
Bruce? Bruce? Is that you, Bruce? Whoa.
See how easy it is.
Blew my mind.
Yes, thank you for my Springsteen impersonation. I have a million of them, people. All right. I was kind of sad Bjork wasn't on.
She was on the list.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad she was on.